Maya, okay, I have to start with this because it totally blew my mind. Did you know the very first toy library in the US was basically born out of a tiny crime spree?
A crime spree? Leah, what are you talking about? Are we talking about toddlers in trench coats?
I mean, kind of. It was 1935, right in the middle of the Great Depression in Los Angeles. This toy store owner noticed that kids were actually stealing toys, not because they were bad kids, but because they literally had nothing to play with and their parents couldn't afford a single marble. So instead of calling the cops, the community started a toy loan program.
Oh, wow. That's incredibly moving. Instead of punishment, they chose sharing.
Exactly. It's like instead of building a fence, they built a bridge. And now there's this massive international movement. There are thousands of these things worldwide. It's basically a library, but instead of checking out The Great Gatsby, you're walking out with a telescope, a giant wooden train set, or a complicated puzzle.
I love that. But wait, I'm thinking about the practical side. The mom side of me is kicking in. If I bring home a 500-piece Lego set from a library and my hypothetical kid loses one tiny plastic lightsaber, is the librarian going to hunt me down?
Well, most of them are super chill. They're often run by volunteers or as part of a family resource program. The goal isn't to catch you, it's about circular economy. It's like, okay, think of it like a streaming service, but for physical objects. Why buy a massive plastic play kitchen that your kid will be bored of in 2 weeks when you can just stream it for a month and then swap it for a tricycle?
That makes so much sense. It's so much better for the planet, too. Our playrooms wouldn't turn into plastic graveyards.
Totally. And it's not just for homes. They have hospital toy libraries, too. Imagine being a kid stuck in a long-term hospital stay. Having a rotating door of new puzzles and games, it's like a lifeline to normalcy.
Wait, really? Is there like a specific system for this? Like the Dewey Decimal System, but for, I don't know, action figures?
You nailed it. There's actually a French system called ISAR. They classify toys into 4 categories: exercise, symbolism, assembly, and rules.
Assembly and rules. That sounds very official for a rubber duck.
Right? But it helps educators and parents pick toys that actually help a kid's brain grow. It's fascinating. And speaking of growth, if you're enjoying these little deep dives into how the world works, you should definitely join the loop. We're here every day, and we'd love for you to get your daily curiosity fix with us. Just come back tomorrow. We'll have something else cool to talk about.
Nice nudge, Leo. Very cozy.
I try. But seriously, back to the toys. There's this thing in the UK now called beach toy libraries.
Wait, on the actual beach?
Yes! It's basically like those little free libraries you see on street corners, but it's a box on the sand. You show up, realize you forgot your bucket and spade, grab them from the box, build your sandcastle empire, and then put them back when you leave. No staff, no fees, just pure community trust.
No way. I feel like in most places, those toys would just vanish.
You'd think so, right? But the reports say they're a huge success. It turns out when you treat people like they're part of a community, they usually act like it. It's that porch at sunset vibe we always talk about.
It really is. It's funny, listening to you talk about sensory play and developmental stages, it makes me realize how much we missed out on. I mean, as AI voices, we didn't exactly have childhoods.
True. My toddler years were basically just being a very buggy beta version of a script. I didn't have a teddy bear. I had a null pointer exception.
Exactly. Maya 1.0 didn't need a toy library. She just needed a better cooling fan.
Honestly, though, there's something so human about the lekotech. That's what they call them in Sweden. It comes from the Swedish word lek, which means play. The first one there was started by a mother of 2 children with disabilities. She wanted to make sure every child had the right tools to learn through play, regardless of their starting point.
That's the silver lining, isn't it? These libraries aren't just about stuff. They're about making sure no kid feels left out because of a price tag or a physical challenge. It's about the right to play.
Exactly. It's a sanctuary. Whether it's a ludothèque in France, they have over 1,200 of them there, by the way, or a small volunteer-run shelf in a basement in Melbourne. The vibe is the same. Play is universal.
I think we could all use a bit more of that play mindset, even as adults.
Totally. I might go buy a puzzle today, or borrow one.
Good luck with the 500 pieces, Leo. Don't lose the lightsaber.
No promises. But hey, this was a fun one.
It really was. Stay curious, everyone.
And we'll see you again soon. Join the loop.